Welcome again, cadets, in our discussion of question bank. Cadets, in last period we discussed few questions of green and nanochemistry. Today we have to discuss remaining questions of green and nanochemistry. So, last question taken in last period is what is the formula to calculate the atom economy. Now, today's first question is explain prevention of waste or byproduct, which is one of the principle of green chemistry. Prevention of waste or byproduct. This is one of the principle of green chemistry. According to this chemistry, there should be such processes are selected in which very less byproduct or waste product is produced, which is responsible for pollution. Or such ideal processes should be used in which byproduct will not be obtained and 100% atom economy will be produced. For example, if the byproduct is obtained according to this principle, if the byproduct is obtained during the main product, then that byproduct should be used in another work, in another reaction, for another work. For example, whatever the electricity produced in thermal power station, by the burning of coal, a vast amount of ash is produced. जब हम थर्मल पावर में इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोड्यूस करते हैं तो उसके साथ साथ में इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के साथ में बहुत सारी ऐश तैयार होती है, राख तैयार होती है. इतने वेस्ट का हम क्या करेंगे? It may causes the pollution with the wind, with the water. So it is observed that waste ash is used to make the cement bricks. To make the cement bricks. अब हमने इस ऐश को सीमेंट ब्रिक्स बनाने के काम में लाया, तो क्या हुआ? जो वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट था, ये वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट कम हुआ, जिससे कि पोल्यूशन कम हुआ और ग्रीन केमिस्ट्री को हमें हेल्प मिली. और वी हैव टू यूज सच ideal processes in which very less byproduct is produced or in which no any byproduct is produced. Particularly you see addition reactions. In that only reactants are added without elimination of waste product. So such processes are enhanced by green chemistry. Another question is, cadets, write any three advantages of nanoparticles and nanotechnology. Nanoparticles का advantage क्या है? You know that in medicinal field nowadays, nanoparticles are widely used to diagnose the diseases, to cure the diseases, and for the treatment of several diseases. So nanoparticles are given in the form of juice and brain tumor, cancer treatment. It can be done with the help of these nanoparticles. Another one, nanoparticles are used to produce the nanotubes. Nanotubes, nanoelectricity, nanothermal power projection or projects. So these are the widely used, these are the uses. Also it is used in etching of glass, in painting of ancient glass like this. So to make the glass also, when gold nanoparticles are added in the glass, colored glass is produced. Colored glass is produced. For example, red glass or yellow glass, it can be produced by adding the gold particles. So, this is the advantage of nanotechnology. On micro scale technique, if the chemical reactions are carried out, then minimum waste product will be produced and minimum chemical pollution maybe occurs. So, cadets, write one example, another one is, write one example of nanomaterial used in following. Water purification. You know that. In water purification, silver nanoparticles are used. Cellulose nanoparticles are used. Cellulose nanotechnologies can be used. So, whatever the filters which are obtained in to purify the water, these are coated with the silver nanoparticles. So, in water purification, nanoparticles are used. This is also one of the application or advantage of the nanoparticles. It is used in tire cars to make the tires of the cars. How? You know that carbon black is present, and that carbon black is widely used to coat the tires. To coat the tires. And in the manufacturing of tire from the nylon, this carbon black is used, and these nanoparticles can be used in tires of the car. In ancient glass painting, generally copper or gold nanoparticles are used. When nanoparticles of gold are arranged, 100 nanoparticles of gold are arranged, then red color is obtained. Which color is obtained? Red color. So, it is used in ancient glass painting also. What is the role of green chemistry? You know that, the role of green chemistry. Whatever the nature is there, that nature has a sustainable capacity. Up to a certain capacity, it can be decompose automatically the waste material which is generated by the human being. But after that sustainable capacity, the capacity of nature has a limited scope. And that's why we have to use the chemical treatments, efficient plants, and so green chemistry. Green chemistry helps us to increase the ozone layer, which is very useful for us to protect the earth from the direct sunlight of UV rays. We can protect the earth. Similarly, whatever the greenhouse effect is there, it can be minimized by using the green chemistry. So, green chemistry enhances or gives the priority to stop the pollution and to develop the green chemistry and pollution-free nature Cadets, next one is explain any three characteristic feature of nanoparticles. Nanoparticles has certain features or characteristics. For example, color. Depending upon the size, depending upon the number, the nanoparticles are used for the coloring purpose. For example, if gold is present in a less quantity, then it occurs as a yellow color. And if gold is present in a large quantity, then it has a reddish color. Similarly, in case of copper sulfate solution, if copper is more, blue color is obtained. Copper is more, blue color, and so on. So coloring property is there. Electrical property is also there. Certain nanomaterials are used as a superconductor. It has a thermal properties also. It has high melting point and boiling point, and that melting point and boiling point is depends upon the particle size and number of the particles present in that nanoparticles. So number of characteristics are there. Cadets, next question is, state disadvantages of nanoparticles and nanotechnology. As already stated, nanoparticles are very, very small particles. And when they goes through the respiratory system in our body, they choke up the respiratory system. They choke up the respiratory system. They may be damage our lungs also. Lungs को भी डैमेज कर सकते हैं. तो ये डिसएडवांटेज है नैनो पार्टिकल्स का. बियॉन्ड दैट, अनदर वन इज explain the term sustainable development. Sustainable development. Achieving the requirement. Achieving the requirement without compromising the ability of next generation. That is known as sustainable development or sustainable डेवलपमेंट. तो आज की जो डिमांड है, ये डिमांड आने वाले पीढ़ी को बर्बाद न करते हुए, आने वाले पीढ़ी को कंप्रोमाइज न करते हुए हम अपनी डिमांड पूरी करें और अगले पीढ़ी को सेफ रखें, उसे ही कहते हैं सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट. कैडेट्स, नेक्स्ट वन इज, हाउ इज नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी यूजफुल फॉर एनर्जी सेक्टर. नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी इज यूज superpower conductors are there. So superconductors with the help of nanoparticles like KC60 we can use, also with the help of energy, thermal power stations, and they can produce the electricity, and they can provide the surface area, acts as catalyst, and due to that the energy is saved or energy can be produced. Write note on catalytic activity of nanoparticles. You know what is the catalytic activity? What are catalysts? The substances which increases the rate of reaction without undergoing a permanent change in itself. That is known as catalyst. And those reactions which having rate is increases by the addition of catalyst, these are called catalytic or catalysis or catalytic reactions. Cadets, as already stated, surface area of particles that can be very useful to act as a catalyst. When any particles are cutted in the size of or ground in the size of nanoparticles, then large surface area can be provided by them. And on this large surface area, adsorbents are adsorbed and they act as a heterocatalyst. They can increase the rate of reaction by decreasing the energy of activation of the reaction, and in this way nanoparticle acts as a catalyst. Safer solvent with suitable example, you know water is the safer solvent, and water may be used for a drinking purpose also. Wastewater, it can be used, it can be clean, and it can be used as a manure in field work also. In water efficiency treatment plant, the clean water can be obtained and it can be used. So whatever the machinery washing water is there, that may be clean in the machinery, and it can be reused and recycled. So this is about the question bank related to nanochemistry. Cadets, in next period we will discuss the question bank of another chapter. Till then, goodbye.